Morning. Yeah, this is a bit different. It's 20 past 8 on a Sunday morning, and as you guess, not in Kansas anymore, Dorothy. We're definitely not in Kansas anymore. This is Sunderland, Penshire. 20 past 8 Sunday morning, and we've decided, me and the kids, wisely or not, to do a road trip down to Manchester, which is about 2 hours away, to go and see my dad and my stepmum, and maybe take a trip into Manchester itself, just to spend some time together with the kids, you know, because if you don't, you end up just sitting in a room bored. Whereas in this way we get a bit of a road trip going, we'll have a bit of a giggle on the way. The trouble is, if you want to take my car, which we keep this little car in the UK, just saves on hire cars, you know what I mean? But yeah, it should be a bit of fun. Trying to get used to this weather, man. It's ridiculous, it's crazy. The house behind is where I'm staying. That's Calvin and Rachel's house. Calvin is Shelley's son, and they've kindly decided to put me up, which is always nice. We always put them up when they come to us, so I've got a base here in the UK, about half an hour away from my kids. My face is freezing. But it's I'm waiting my girls. They're turning up in about 10-15 minutes, so I thought I'd defrost the car, so at least we get a nice warm car when we start the journey. So we're going to get all the snow off the lights and everything, and then we're going to take our way down to Manchester, which is just straight down the A19, straight down onto the A1, and then the M60. It shouldn't be too long. We'll get down there in a couple of hours, get hopefully down for about 10:30, 11:15. A couple of hours with my dad and my stepmum, and then maybe into the city centre itself, just have a bit of a wander around and show them. How's the weather? That's probably what everybody's thinking. For me, I don't think I've been back for about 3.5 years. To be honest with you, I'm trying to associate it with the same style as when I lived in Holland and we used to go to the saunas, and you jump in ice baths and then out and then into other stuff, and just like try and embrace the cold rather than be fearful of it, because there's no other way to do it. I'm only here till Wednesday, so I'm not dressed for it, as you can see. I've got a body warmer. I've got a big jacket inside, which I'm going to put in the car when we're going to Manchester. But look at that, I mean, look at the sun. Look at this behind me. Come over this way, make sure I don't slip. Sunrise. Different sunrise compared to what I get, but it's beautiful. It's really nice. Calvin and Rachel, to be fair, have got a fantastic setup. They're in a 3-bedroomed house, but I think what they've done is, it's almost like they've gone back to the 50s. They've just put everything into one room. That's what they do. They're upstairs, they've got a big room, and they called it a games room because they're all gamers. My daughter's a gamer, Calvin's a gamer, Rachel's a gamer. So for those that don't understand gamers, it's like when you sit in a computer, when you sit at a computer, there's 2 screens, not one. Let me just get in and get a bit warm. I'm going to do this unedited today, by the way, because I've not got my computer with me. I can sit in here a little bit warmer, let the car defrost a little bit. Change your angle as well. There you go, that's better. So what they've done, in essence, is they've just put everything into one room. So, and then they've got this little heater which works on about, I think it's 7 pence an hour or something like that they call it. So they know exactly what they're doing with the costs. And as you all sit at the computer, there's 2 screens. One on the left is the TV. Computer plays the TV through because you can stream TV, and the one on the right is where they've got all the computer stuff going, where they're chatting with all the friends and that. And I must admit, I came in last night after my daughters left, and Calvin was there because Rachel was on a Christmas do, and he was sat quite happily, and I was sat quite happily just sat chatting with him in that room, and it was cosy. I think that's the thing, it was cosy. We started off downstairs and we couldn't get warm downstairs, so we said, well, let's go upstairs where his get up is, and actually had a really quite nice night, you know. Then I had to go into the bedroom. Now, the room I'm staying in, beautiful room, but the heating in the house isn't on. It just reminded me, oops, sorry to stop you. It just reminded me of going back to the 1970s, staying at my grand's house in Fallowfield. You know the ones with the 3-bar fires? Because when you've got a 3-bar fire, it just absolutely, the rest of the house is freezing. I can see in there, there's my daughter coming up there, in that one, in the car there, my daughter's. 3-bar fire, it's absolutely freezing. So when I stayed over, we used to go in the top bedroom, there used to be electric blankets, there used to be loads of blankets on the bed, maybe a couple of coats, and I'm like, just embrace it, just get to it. So I did go to bed with a hoodie, went to bed with jammy bottoms, socks, hoodie, t-shirt, freezing, but you know, it's just, it's what it is. I think, yeah, here they are. When I say hello, I'm doing a vlog already.
See?
Already. There's Megan.
Hello.
And there's Alice. These are the things now, aren't they? What do you call it? Oodies?
Oodies.
An oodie. You know what an oodie is. I've never even heard of one. They're looking good, keeping you warm, are they?
Yeah.
Nice fun. Right, so we're on a road trip to Manchester now. So it's just a quick one today. Might do some later on. There you go. All of us together. You ready? Road trip. Road trip.
Road trip. Road trip.
See you later. You know what to do. See you on the next one. Cheers.